I'm not a superstitious person. So when I get those emails that say you need to forward this, otherwise you're going to experience all kinds of catastrophes. But I'm starting to wonder, which email did I ignore that actually had some magical curse attached to it? No, I'm only kidding. I really don't believe in those things. But right now, I feel like I have a black cloud over me. And the reason I say that is, a lot of things are topsy turvy in my life. And I'll give you an example. For as long as I've been working, I've had dental insurance and I've never really had any major need for it. So when I lost my job this last time, we opted not to get the dental insurance because it just didn't really pay for itself. That's how little we used it. And since then, like last week, I had this throbbing pain in my face to the point where I would have had them take out every tooth until they got that pain to go away. I went in and I said, take out the tooth if you need to. I mean, those were my words. Well, as it turned out, I needed a root canal. And so over $1,000 later, they just put a temporary crown on it. So now I'm thinking, well, how much could a crown cost? I've had a crown before. Without insurance, that's over $1,000. And it's not just that. That's just an example of what's been going on in my life. And that's not even a big example. I mean, it's like things are crashing down around me. It's just not a pleasant moment in my life right now. Having said that, you wonder why I escape into these little mind games that I play with myself. What is the connection between B. Howard and Michael Jackson? So I found an article today. Well, I'm not just Googling Michael Jackson anymore. Now I'm Googling Brandon Howard or B. Howard. And so he has this article. And interestingly enough, I find some weird things. I'm going to post the link to the article. But I find like, what type of music do you listen to? And he mentions all kinds of music that I have no clue. But then he's got the Oliver soundtrack, which I just thought was a little strange because, that guy who played Oliver from the movie Oliver is like supposedly, well, he was a good friend of Michael Jackson's. And then they talk about the Jacksons and how he's connected. And he basically says, he was there all the time when he was younger. They're like my family. And he mentions that he went to the hospital on June 25th. But why is it we didn't hear about it? Or, I mean, I know we're not privileged to everybody that was there, but God, I've read so many articles about that day. I can't tell you. I just never saw anything about, B. Howard. And plus, he's supposed to be like this award-winning songwriter, producer. But Google him or Yahoo him or do Ask.com, and you can't find anything except for in his PR that where he's like this award-winning songwriter producer. And I'm not saying that he's not who he is. I'm not trying to say he's Michael Jackson. The eyes are definitely different. But I'm just like, I'm feeling lost.